Alrighty, so this is going to be a pre-recorded video, maybe a short one. Now, I just got a new flash cart. This, the exact order that I bought. For the most part, I think mine was a little bit more expensive. It's gone down a couple dollars, but it could have been shipping though. That's what I bought. And if you're wondering, because none of the other videos I've seen about the Summercart 64 really express this. While it did come with a micro SD card, what I figured I would do, since it's open source, is I have a 64 gig that I bought on my own, because you're not supposed to use the ones that come with it because they're trash. Hold up. And I figured I was gonna just set it up separately and see if I could get the menu and everything to work. And yes, it does. And I use this site. Well, menu.summercart64.dev / mddocs00 getting started, whatever. But yeah, you just set up the folder structure, you download what you need. And away you go. Now, I guess maybe the first thing I should do is just literally start up this. Okay, hold on. The game was working fine. It's just that it did such a quick, it did such a quick resolution change that it just kind of paused the it just paused the capture. Now, I am going through like the M-Link or whatever it is that's in retro mode. So I'm going through an upscaler that is then, well, no, actually no, I'm going to the RetroTink 2X Pro multi-format that's then going through an upscaler. So I'm going through two upscalers for this, so you know, you get what you get. But yeah, this is, yeah, this has a lot of stuff on here that you can do. What is this? What? See, I didn't think that was official art. Oh god, you can't even see it. Hold on. God, why is it doing that? I need to like pay attention. Cause yeah, I'm looking now. I'll be looking over a lot more often here. Yeah, I was just going through these. Sorry for the frozen image. Yeah, but this is a proper 64DD game. And not like a converted 64DD disk drive. Okay, so I went through them all. Yeah, this was the image I was saying. I thought it was like, I thought it was like fan art. Yeah, and if it looks a bit scuffed, that's because it kind of is. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more stuff here, but I won't be going too much into this. I can see like the little LED do things, but yeah, there's so many things that you can do on here. It's like a slowed down version of the Mario thing. Hell is this music? It's good, whatever it is. I just don't know what it is. All right. Oh. Off, turning it on again. Because resetting didn't seem to work. Okay, hold on. There we go. Hacked ROMs. I probably shouldn't play a hacked ROM. Nintendo, for whatever reason, goes after those like mad. Like, I'll have like a Super Mario Brothers, or no, like a Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins, and that'll be fine. But then I'll have like Flutterland 2, which is like just MLP ROM hack. And that'll get blasted off YouTube. It's so dumb, and it's very strange. It's like, why'd you pick that? It's like, it's just a fucking ROM hack of an old ass game. Like, why would you? Yeah. Nintendo's pretty retarded when it comes to that stuff. You know, smooth brain, concave head, drooling out mouth. Total idiocy when it comes to going after stuff. But yeah, you can see like these load really quick, right? And I do have an expansion pack, in case you're wondering. So let's do Donkey Kong 64. You'll notice how fast that loads. Now, you'll also notice that on pretty much any time... God damn it. It's loading immediately, it's just... the resolution changes. I have to like unshow and show the my Elgato thing because that resets the thing. N64 is crazy with the resolution changes. And probably because I'm going through like 2 adapters as well. Now, as far as I understand, you will still need the expansion pack. But yeah, you see it runs fine. I don't want to start it because the intro for this game takes forever. But I do have an expansion pack installed physically on my N64. I have to reach over and do that every time, but that is my recording problem, not the Summercart problem. It's doing everything fine. Because I also have like an EverDrive 64, the China version, which is like Crick's version 1.1. That one barely wants to read anymore. And of course, it's not Crick's original thing. Maybe the contacts are going out. Maybe the board's dying. I don't know. It's not happy with me half the time. But the Summercart one, you plug in. The Summercart one, Summercart 64 basically starts up the same way. Also, that time is wrong. It starts up the same way as like an authentic, actual, fairly new cart. Even when I first got the Crick's, or not, like the non-Crick's EverDrive, it was it was flaky. And you couldn't use original software. You had to use the one that was built with it because it was all custom. The Summercart 64, I can confirm, uses... I didn't even use the original card that came with it. It was never turned on by me with the original micro SD card that came with it. Now, what came with it was mostly what you see here, although it wasn't everything. And none of these games are actually what came on the cart, besides the Mario Paint one. This I actually pulled from the cart. It came with it. It was the only DD one that came with it, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this and then see what happens. Okay, so you do see the loading screen. Yeah, and then it stops right. Yeah. Because I think it's doing a resolution change right there, right at that moment. And my Elgato just is not catching it quick, and it's like too quick, and it's just being like, whoa, whoa, what the hell? Here, let me actually turn off mine. Interesting. So now there's a border. I think it's just passing through now. Because I turned off my little M-Link cable thing. And now you see the borders on the left and right hand side. Because that's more of my RetroTink 2X Pro multi-format that is now handling that mostly. Actually, let me take off that. Yeah, so now it's just the RetroTink. I took off that little device. Oh yeah, the M Classic. Yeah, so the M Classic doesn't do a whole lot, but it does a lot at the same time. What I mean by not doing a whole lot, it doesn't really upscale it too much. It'll do 480i to like 480p. I think it can handle 720p over component. Maybe 1440 at most. I can't remember what all it can handle. Not a whole lot. But its entire goal in life, the RetroTink, is not to make it like super crisp. Well, it is to be crisp. But its goal in life, and why they're like $100, $100+, and why I have one, is latency. Basically, they're built for speed. And you will realize the benefit of that. If you ever are the kind of person that plays in performance mode rather than graphics mode in most games nowadays, then the RetroTink is your deal. That's what it's about. Like when I hit a button, yeah, it's I think it's like several nanoseconds or something of lag. It's majority of the time it is under a frame of conversion. And when it does lose a frame, there's some other bits in there that basically skips it and goes on to it's built for speed. It is meant to not lose frames whatsoever in the conversion from analog to digital. And you are only limited by that point by how fast your TV renders HDMI. And how fast it spits that to your eyeballs, which is still pretty slow compared to CRT. I mean, a lot slow. Although with just the RetroTink connected, I don't have to do the start and stop thing constantly. And that's another thing. That was my M Classic probably doing that, not my Elgato. That was my M Classic doing the thing where it didn't know what to do and it wasn't sending the right data. The RetroTink itself tends to be extremely stable in video output, and that's its whole thing too. Like it can get like different inputs. At least the 2X Pro. I think the original one did like to screw with things before when it did resolution changes, but I think that was my M Classic sending the wrong data to the Elgato, not the RetroTink. The M Classic was getting the weird switchovers, but the RetroTink to the M Classic, the M Classic just was the middleman that couldn't handle it. But yes, I am using all of the downloads from the Summercart 64 website, like the menu and the 64DD stuff. So if you get in, I guess the TLDR, sorry, I had a long day. I guess the TLDR is if you get the Summercart 64 from AliExpress, you can use updated like stock website firmware. Like you don't have to use like whatever weird one that comes on there. It's like they built it to the open source specs, and so it's pretty much treated as if you were to make it yourself. So it's just, you could use Summercart 64, whatever. Anything that would work on anything else works on this one. On the AliExpress one. It's just a Summercart 64. So in case you was wondering, that's that probably assuaged a lot of people. Yeah, so it works like normal. And like actually what I did is I preloaded a memory card that I previously bought, because this took a while to get in the mail. I preloaded the memory card with all my ROMs and the menu and all the file structure and all that. And be like, well, as soon as I get it, I'm going to pop out the micro SD card in it. I'm going to pop in my pre-made thing. My pre-made thing, oh, this is an exFAT, by the way. That is something you need to know. I didn't do a quick format. I did a full format. It took like 10-15 minutes. I did a full format exFAT on a 64 gig SanDisk. I think Extreme or whatever. It's like red and gold. Micro SD card, it's red and gold. It's pretty fast, I guess. I don't know. Does this do the weird switch over? No. Okay, yeah, so that was just my M Classic being weird. I mean, I should have figured. Actually, come to think of it, the N64 is like 240p or something. Choose your character. Lead. Lead. The only thing is the reset doesn't seem to work. That took longer than it should have. I'll hit reset. Oh, I guess it did kind of work. Well, whatever. It didn't work the first couple times I did it. I just had weird lines on the screen. So I probably wouldn't use the reset button. And yeah, you don't have to like reset it. Although for the Chinese EverDrive 64, I don't really remember having to do that. It recommended it, but like, yeah, maybe I just never noticed it. I know that if you did reset it, it was definitely a done deal that it would, save. But on here, it just saves it immediately to its inbuilt flash thing. So yeah, basically the Summercart 64, it's solidly built, and it just fucking works, and it's fast. Now I love Crix's stuff, but for fuck's sake, that stuff is expensive, and I know it's well built. I know they last. I know that they just fucking work. It's like, but like $150, $200 for that stuff. It's like, man, this is not a time to be able to afford that kind of stuff. So, the Summercart 64. What do I think of it? It can run emulators. It can run like NES, I think Game Boy Color. Not sure about Advance. I think Super Nintendo like kind of has like a SNES 9X thing. I don't have those on here, but I know they exist. I can't imagine it'd all be that amazing. I'm sure some of them may have some slowdown, and it'll look like total ass because his 64 output is terrible. But that exists. You can do that. I wouldn't recommend it, but if that's your last line of being able to play those things with an N64 controller or some third-party thing, then sure, go for it. So yeah, it's really quick to load. I got Super Fighter demo. Summer 64. That's not Summercraft 64. These are really old saves here. Can't remember what is. Enable hidden scroller. I don't know what that means. I actually tried playing this ROM hack on my Trim UI Smart Pro, but yeah, I've been having problems with that. Oh, is that it? Is that the hidden scroller? It's just the hello world thing. It's just a cheat or something that enables that. Is that it? Maybe that's for debug purposes, so like ROM hacks can use it. I guess so. Yeah, that is continuing to work. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I said I wasn't going to play ROM hacks. Well, let's not call it a ROM hack. It's because it's technically not. It's just enabling a thing that's already in the game. So it's a cheat code. It's a cheat code. But there you go. That's Yeah. This is a Summercart 64. And it just kind of works. The only thing you really need to do is just make sure it's in an exFAT format, or I think FAT32 as well, but like the latest Windows I don't think can read FAT16 or FAT32. It's like like Windows 11, like I don't think we'll even see it. You could format it as it, but then you won't be able to drag any ROMs to it. I know this because I've been having some problems with these devices. So you kind of need to format it as exFAT. Besides, FAT has a limit anyway. It's of like 2 gigs or 4 gigs max. But there you go. That's only for the smaller cards. Majora's Mask. I think it's like one of only 2 or 3 games that required the expansion pack. And would you look at that? It works. Although I don't know if I could play Majora's Mask on an actual N64. Because, man, like playing the 60 FPS version just feels so much better. Oh god. Wait, is it? That may actually did the thing. Maybe not. Maybe it was just during a black screen. I don't know. What's funny is it actually appears on my Elgato before it appears on my TV when I do that. So yeah, there you go. That's oh, one last thing. There's 2 ways. Cuz I think like 95%, if not like all but one YouTuber I've seen that's done this Summercart 64 stuff says that there's no way that you can set the timer outside of connecting it to a computer. Technically false. That is technically false, and I'll tell you why. If you have Animal Crossing, which I don't have, I don't think. Japanese, right? Oh god, I don't know the name for Japanese Animal Crossing. I might actually have it. Hold on. Animal Forest Doubutsu no Mori. Ah, I do have it. Doubutsu no Mori. And this game actually uses the clock. Yeah, like the GameCube Animal Crossing was basically like the the Japanese N64 version, like port. Oh god. We have technology. about time to get on board. Shall we take a break? I don't know what shupatsu is. Before this is depart or departure. I think it's definitely more fun living in this world with others than living alone. I hope lots of friends will come to play in your village. See you then. Excuse me, can I talk to you for a second? This is actually a really good translation. Right now it's July 8th, 2024. That's right. That's wrong. What? Is that wrong? Wait, is that... Can you tell me a bit? Aha. July 8th, 2024. So... Okay, yeah, that's the month. It is 16:59. Oh, cool! It's in 24-hour time. Nice. That's 17. December 20th, 2024 at 5 p.m. That is correct. Am I right? Perfect. Thank you. There's a bit of reason behind it. Hey, can I sit here? I have to keep, like, I'm running the Google Lens. And I have to keep, like, moving my camera out of the way and moving it back in so it'll retranslate what's on screen. It doesn't seem to be live. Yeah, because it keeps on there, so it's... By the way, what's your name? What the hell is this menu? Marusame, interesting name. Do you like the name Maru? It's a cool name, right? It's a cute name. Oh. That's right, perfect for girls. That wouldn't fly today. Or it would, but people would bitch. I'll forgive you. I'm not a woman. So you could, well, maybe it would fly, because that is. Oh. Where do we go from here? Now, why am I doing all this? Why did I start up this game? Why am I doing this? What did you see when I input that time? That will apparently correct the time, and we will go and test this out after I go through this intro. I don't know if it saved it. But apparently this is the way that you can actually set the time on a Summercart 64. Bottom. Yeah, Bottom Garden. That's what my New Horizons one is. That's right. I know, Ballum Village is a great place. So what are you going to do in Ballum Village? Hikoshi, it has nothing to do with that. I don't know what the fuck Hikoshi is. The move has nothing to do with it. Right? I'm moving, I guess? Oh. So you're moving. It hasn't been decided yet, so leave me alone. Like, this one is saying it hasn't been decided, and this one is saying yet, so leave me alone. I don't understand. What the hell? It's not decided yet? Well then, I need to find a place to hang out. That's right, there's a girl named Ria who runs a shop in Ballum Village. I'll go check it out. I'll call you, so please wait a moment. Pip Pop Pap, hello, it's me. How's it going? Are you making money? And by the way, there's this person here who wants to live in Ballum Village. But there's still a house to live in. I haven't found it yet. Name? Maru. Oh, really? Yeah, I see. I got it. I'll tell you. Contact me again. See you then. Bye bye. These just camera translations are actually really good. Yeah, their name is Strange Cat, which I think is correct. And then, yeah, they just said see you again. Seems like there's a new house. It was good to set it up, but apparently the writing is nowhere to be found. Wanted to sell it quickly, so gave up on the price. Money is you have it, right? I have plenty, if only for a little while. I see, I might be feeling a bit lonely. I see, it may seem a little scary, but don't worry, it'll work out. They say that sleeping is a part of life. Money accumulates quickly. I wish. Oh, it looks like we're about to arrive at Ballum Village. It's easier to eat than on zero. Good luck. Well, if there's an engine, let's meet again. Bye bye. Okie dokie. Ballin Village, Ballin Village. Welcome to Ballin Village, Wookie. I'm looking at my clock right on my wrist here, and yeah, it's 15:07. But I'm looking at my actual, you know, mechanical watch on my shoulder, and it is exactly that. That is what I'm saying. Cool. Hey there. You have withdrawn, Maru. I just heard on the phone. Ooh, I'm glad we met. My name is Tanukichi. Tanukichi. I run a shop in the village. Please patronize me from now on. That's not how that's not how we word that. Even like be my patron, but patronizing is a completely different word. Even so, moving here without even deciding where you're gonna live. To the fullest, I can't help but laugh. Don't laugh. Isn't that great? Sorry. But don't worry. It's small, but we have a house that you can move in easily. I'll show you around, so now follow me. This tea here recommended anything. Huh? This house here is highly recommended. From this, choose the house you like. Even if you go inside the house, I don't mind. There's no key. If you press the A button in front of the door, you can enter the house. I usually choose this one. This house, this is IKEA. Where should I go? Any home can survive the rain. Please take a look. It's a little small, but still. How was it? Did you like it? Shall we decide here? I liked it. Maybe. And then the bottom one is not so good. Is it okay to really be here? This is a house. Yeah, this is good. Yes, keep Mari. From now on, that house belongs to Maru. The radio cassette player in the room was a nice touch to have when we moved. I'm happy though. Now I'll give you a brief explanation of my house, so please listen carefully. As you can see, the room is empty and there is no smell. Whatever you need, you can find it yourself. I need to get it all ready. I can't be bothered to go to that much trouble. In my room, I have freedom. I can leave things behind, but you can't move things in other people's rooms without permission. I mean, I can't move it. Well, if you just tweak it a little bit, maybe I'll never know. Ugh. Entering other people's rooms and being shown what they are like is also an important part of interior design research. After that, the strange thing next to the door, called House Alone, Aniwa-kun. When Marusame is gone, if any guests come. If a guest comes while Maru is away, the Haniwa-kun will entertain them. I'm thinking of just scrolling by through all this here. So listen carefully. Finish the game. Summarize everything you did that day. Oh, if I forgot this, I'll say goodbye. It's fine. And the second one is one more time. So that he wanted me to repeat it. By the way, you'll understand eventually. Well then, I'll take 19,800 bells from my house. I will. That's not enough at all. Yeah, it's only 1,000. I only have 1,000 bells. It's too boring, I'm gonna get mad. Funny, I can't bear it, somebody can't pay for it. That being said, I still need a place to live. Pay for it working at a store part-time. Okay, I'm just gonna... This is like the normal bullshit of him just doing whatever. I'm currently inputting information about Mara. Just please hang in there a little while. Music, aha, then stop listening. Oh. Does it save automatically? Well, I guess we'll have to see. That and face Mr. Rossetti. December 20th. Yeah, that worked. That set the timer. It probably set it right then and there. I didn't hit save, so as soon as it was like active in the game, it was active here. So Animal Crossing is a way, the Japanese Animal Crossing is a way how you can set the timer on here. Proof right there. Yep, it's 1717. December 20th. Yeah, that clock is right. Without me having to connect it to a computer. So all those people said that, like, oh, you can't do it. It's like, yes, you can. It's just that people like completely forgot that the Japanese Animal Crossing with the built-in time thing exists. It's like, you set your clock in Japanese Animal Crossing, which is once again, yeah, doubutsu no mori, and no, it'd be like doubutsu no mori, right? Yeah. So you just load this up, and there you go. You can set your timer. So just make sure you grab Japanese Animal Crossing in 64, and you can set your timer. You might need a phone with you or something that can live translate like I did, or you can go through the same settings like I did. There is a point where you have to say no to something. It's like, no, that's the wrong time, and then go through that. But it is possible, and I just use Google Lens. Or you can take a picture, and there's a lot of translation apps that do that. If you don't have that, you can maybe do like, there's like websites you can upload stuff to. Like, there's an increasing number of annoying but still numerous amount of ways in order to handle that with limited hardware. Or you can just watch the video and just play along to the same inputs I did. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. My timer's all set on there. It's all nice. Only a few games take note of that, but hey, it's all set now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.